This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
The importance of research philosophy. Research philosophy occupies a significant place in the field of science and education. In general, philosophy deals with the study of knowledge, reality, and existence. When concerning the realm of research, the philosophical approach determines the very direction of a scholar's thought, thus attributing his or her findings to a particular branch of science. In other words, the type of research one chooses when using specific philosophical thinking predetermines the overall theoretical framework, results, and contributions of a study. According to Dougherty and Slevc, the identification of one's research philosophy when participating in scientific research is vital because it clearly articulates the goals and estimated outcomes of a study, as well as the perspectives for its evaluation. The choice of a philosophical approach, such as objectivism, constructivism, or others, defines a set of specific categories, sources of data, or dissemination goals. Therefore, the application of research philosophy is critical in scientific activity since it provides a concise theoretical platform for a study. The research paradigm of epistemology. Epistemology is a branch of research philosophy that is aimed at studying the essence of knowledge and scientific facts. As Kavunja and Chiini state, this branch enables describing how knowledge appeared, what forms it has, and how it impacts the world. Epistemology helps to interpret the investigated question in the appropriate context by establishing logical explanations. When choosing this research paradigm, a scholar might retrieve knowledge from such sources as intuitive, authoritative, logical, and empirical knowledge. The character of a study will differ depending on the source. Therefore, there exist such branches of epistemology as interpretivism and positivism that apply to social sciences. Interpretivism is broadly used in qualitative studies and is based on the idea that any scientific finding should be interpreted within a social context and cannot be quantitatively measured. Interpretivists argue that their research problems are inherent in human nature and should be investigated accordingly. On the other hand, positivism is a paradigm that employs the similarities between the natural and social domains to explain the investigated knowledge. More specifically, it applies the methods used in natural sciences to research the issues of the social domain. Positivism interprets given knowledge only from a scientific perspective, relying on empirical data. The research paradigm of ontology. Ontology is a philosophical research paradigm that investigates the nature of being. The reality is viewed from the perspective of an individual, and the knowledge is researched via the lens of physical and ecological systems of the world that is inhabited by individuals who have their values. Ontology concentrates on the categories of things that exist and their relations as perceived by a researcher. According to this paradigm, a scholar makes particular assumptions about the specific issues under investigation. There exist various ontological approaches, including objectivism and constructivism. Objectivism deals with the researched phenomena from the point of view that a researcher is external to the investigated problem and might evaluate it objectively. Objectivists think that all researched phenomena might be viewed as empirical units and might be easily measured. Therefore, this methodology is vastly used in quantitative studies. At the same time, constructivism is defined by a set of different assumptions based on people's experiences and interactions with the world. From this perspective, the research phenomena are viewed as social constructions. By perceiving reality through the perspective of the human mind, constructivism aims at understanding the essence of being and is usually applied to qualitative studies. The interplay between epistemology and ontology. Due to the fact that both epistemology and ontology are the branches of research philosophy, they are linked and share some similar features. For example, objectivism and positivism are connected by the idea that the phenomena under study are measurable and might be evaluated objectively because the researcher is external to the researched problem. Also, constructivism and interpretivism are linked because they both investigate a problem or phenomenon within a particular context, taking into account multiple influential factors of it. Thus, there are significant similarities in the ontological and epistemological approaches that might be useful when choosing a research philosophy. Epistemological interpretivism in qualitative research. The most optimal paradigm of research philosophy for a qualitative study in social sciences is epistemological interpretivism. Firstly, the epistemological realm allows for analyzing data by logically investigating the essence of knowledge and its forms, which might amplify the credibility of the research findings. Secondly, the interpretive worldview provides an opportunity to put the phenomena into the social context and investigate them according to their relation to human nature. Therefore, epistemological interpretivism will ensure the best qualitative outcomes of the research. If you want to find more works like this research paper on research philosophy, importance and types, head over to ivpanda.com. It has a collection of samples with thousands of submissions covering virtually all academic subjects.